Hello YouTube, it's your man in Japan, Jay Contra here at the local Hard Off, and I thought we'd do a deep dive into something that my local Hard Off has, which is just this big bin of N64 and Super Nintendo games with a dusting of Famicom games. Now this bin is here because they have very limited shelf space. This is true of a lot of places in Japan, but they have a rack of stuff over here. You can see it. And that's where some good stuff is. I think that's probably where maybe the better stuff is. But we can still find some very interesting titles that are just kind of scattered about. I haven't really looked through anything, but I didn't even pull these. This is literally just on top when I came in the store. Here we got Chrono Trigger. It's a bit beat up for $3. Ocarina of Time, $4 for Ocarina of Time. Like, holy shit, that is insane. Then we've got Secret of Mana 3, Seiken Densetsu 3, going for $10, $12, depending on the exchange rate. I think today the exchange rate is about, I want to say it's 108 yen to the dollar. So if you, if you, most of these prices include tax already. So, I guess, wait, hold on. No, wait, no. I thought this might have been, I can't remember. This looks like it should be a more expensive game, but I don't believe it is. I don't even know what that is. It's like $4. You got Samurai Spirits, $3. Sorry if I don't put things directly in the camera. I'm still getting used to this. We got Kirby for the Game Boy, $15. Not bad, not bad. And this is just stuff like that's on top. We haven't even dived in yet. Here we got. This doesn't have the manual, but it is Dragon Quest III. I actually believe this just had its 30th anniversary, so that's a bit of a coincidence. Let's see what else we can find. Tetris 2. If any of you guys are interested in that, let's spice it up. Let's look at some of these boxes here. Here we got Chrono Trigger in the box for $8. I don't even want to know what the American one goes for. Got Bomberman 3. Yeah, Square was really weird. Square really liked to have the horizontal box art. But a lot of Super Famicom games came out in this vertical style box. Let's see here. Anything else that is interesting? Mario Party 2. Here we have it complete in box, and it is $6. I think if you bought this if you bought the American version in the cartridge, that'd be what? $60. Here we got another one, $6. And we've got Super Mario Twins Racing. It is $10. Beat up, but I wouldn't mind. And here we've got Ocarina of Time, $7 for this. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Now you got, this is a game that did not come out in America, but should have. This is Custom Robo. This is an amazing N64 game that you should pick up. It's like $10 complete. And I give that the Jade Contra Lock of the Week. And here's Mario Kart 64. How much is this? Mario Kart 64, $15. $15. Here's Karth. I don't even know what that is. Oop. Put that down there. What else we got? Tetris in the box. This is pretty common. So yeah, $4 for Tetris. Kirby Pinball, $10. All right. And then here we've got regular pinball for the Famicom. That's going for $10 in the box, but it does not have the manual. It's definitely a game. Anything good? No, just some disk system games that I'm not very familiar with, but this one must be sought after because disk system games are usually pretty cheap, but this one's $20. Let's see, let me clear off some. Here you got Mario Kart, $8 for the cartridge. Let's see what we can pull. Prince of Persia is actually interesting. I might pick that up someday. I don't even know. My problem is a lot of these Super Famicom games, I don't even know. Here's the, so the original Super Mario came out in Japan with the launch of the system, and it did not have Rumble. But this one does. This is a special Rumble feature. It's actually mostly the American version. It's not a lot of English in it. It's going for $9. What else can we find? Anything good? Oh, Secret of Mana, Seiken Densetsu 2, $3. $3 freaking dollars. Got anything good? Oh, here's okay. Let's bring in closer. Let's show the art. Hold on. Sorry about that. Here we go. Here we got Street Fighter Alpha 2. It's going for 20 bucks. Not cheap. I believe it's well thought after. We got Banjo-Kazooie, $8. Some sports game, Mario Tennis, $4. We got, oh my god, Paper Mario. Love this game, $3. God, I did buy a Japanese Paper Mario once, and it froze on me, so I don't know if something was wrong with the cartridge or what. And if you wanted a Mario Party 2, cartridge only, $2. Can you, like, do you even believe in miracle people? Anything good? Slam Dunk. Sort of popular. Here we got baseball. Move forward, get a little bit better. Here we've got, oh, Turok. In Japan, they localized Turok as a violence killer. Bairensu Kira. Got DK64 for $2. Wow, God, I just can't believe all these N64 games are so cheap, and I hate it because if I had just bought Super Famicom games when I came here, I would have saved myself a ton of money. Good. No, Slam Dunk. We got Wild Tracks. What was that? Oh, I can't even. I used to have this game when I was a kid. I had the English version, but I can't remember what it's called in English. Stunt Racer FX, I think, is what it's called. You could buy it yourself for $3. You get Star Fox for $6. That's actually $6 for Star Fox is actually kind of expensive. Let's see. Oh, what is this? Oh, Final Fantasy for the Wonder Swan. And if only I could find a Wonder Swan, I would buy this because it is $2. Holy shit. All right, let's keep moving. I gotta move a lot of stuff out of the way. What do we got? Dragon Ball. There was a lot of Dragon Ball games that came out. I think there was, I don't know if there were any fighting games or not. Looking good. Goemon 3. That's supposed to be good. I hope the brightness isn't screwing up. This is, yep. 3, $10. Goemon games are usually pretty expensive. I mean, relatively. Bowerman 4. Bowerman 4. $14. What else we got? A Fight Stage. The Hudson Soft game. There's more Mario. I think, oh, this is interesting. This is, so in Japan, Bionic Commando was released as The Return of Hitler. Hitora no Fukatsu. Top secret. This is actually pretty, $30 for Bionic Commando is pretty good. Let's see. Here we got Donkey Kong Country 3, Donkey Kong Country for $3. Man, this is just such a mess. Alright, it's a Pokemon wannabe, $4. There we go, on one of the Goemon games. Oh no, this is the board game. In Japan, they came out with a board game for Goemon. Crayon Shin-chan. That's good. That's what it is. Let's see. Oh, there's that egg game. What do I can't remember what it's called. Oh, there's Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island, $4 for Yoshi's Island. Like, oh my god. Here we got Mickey's Magical Adventure 2, going for $8. And we got Puyo Puyo 2 Remix. Interesting, $5. I didn't know they had a remix version of the game. If you'll just allow me to move these trash games out of the way. Look, there's just so many games. Look at it. We got Goonies. Goonies for the Famicom. That's going for $8. Something good. Oh. There's Smash Brothers. It's going for $15. It's actually kind of expensive. I think I've seen it cheaper. Oh, here's Beat-A-Man. Bomberman. It's usually it's like a Beat-A-Man are like these like little beads that you'd like shoot other kids. I don't really even know how to properly describe it, but what else can we find? Oh, there's Puyo Puyo. Regular Puyo Puyo 2. $6. A little bit cheaper. Good. There's Mystic Quest. How much is Mystic Quest going for? $3. Oh, there's Kirby, Kirby 3. $20. There's Bomberman Hero. I think they called it Bomberman Hero in America. It's Bomberman 2. $16. Is that expensive? I think that's expensive actually for the American version. All kinds of things mixed in here. Paper Mario. Oh, here's one of the action going on games for the N64. This is going for $15. Wow, that's actually kind of, it's a bit high. Seems high. There's more Donkey Kong. You see kind of the same N64 games. There weren't too many of them. Paper Mario. Oh, here's this is what the original Super Mario looked like on the Japanese N64. That one's $7. So we got another Donkey Kong, Super Mario RPG, $10. Love it, definitely. That's my other lock of the week. You got anything else good? Here's Pokemon Stadium. So weirdly in Japan, this is actually the full Pokemon Stadium game, even though it's called Pokemon Stadium 2. America's Pokemon Stadium 2 is known as Pokemon Gold and Silver here, but this is $2. Here's another Super Mario RPG. Let's look at the middle one. Last time I was here, I saw a cheap version of Kirby, and so I wanted to show if I can find it. See there, that's Pokemon Stadium 2 in America, but here it's actually the third Pokemon Stadium. The first Pokemon Stadium, like, I don't even think you could play as all the Pokemon. I can't even remember. Oh, here's Bomberman 64. This is actually very distinct. This is the last game published for the N64 in Japan, and so it's very expensive. It's going for like $30 or $40 nowadays. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show. This is what I saw last week when I was here. Just excuse me for a second while I look. I shove all the crap aside. Where was it? I want to show the original. Here we go. All right, so if you look at these two Kirby games, if you think about hard-offs in Japan, they don't really they're not like used game stores. I mean, this isn't really technically a game store anyway. It's just a used shop of stuff. But what they do is they just price something and then they just put it out on the floor. I've never seen, really, I mean, I think I see, if you look here at this copy of Final Fantasy, you see there's two, this used to be like $12, I think, or like $10, but now it's $2. So I guess they do every once in a while go around and change the prices of games, but they only seem to change prices on stuff that they come in. So I'm guessing, let's see. I'm trying to look. No, these both. See, I'm trying to see like if you can tell what time. I don't know if this means like this came in on January 11th. This came in November 18. Can't be right because obviously we've never had we have not yet hit November in terms of 2018. But if you look at these games, look at this Kirby. It's $10. The condition seems all right to me. Like the back looks fine. You find on a lot of games this yellowing happens. I can't exactly tell why. I don't know if it's because of the plastic or because it's just Japan. Oh yeah, look. See, here's look at this copy of Seiken Densetsu 2. And if you look at the back, the plastic has changed. And this inevitably happens to, I think, a certain variety of Super Famicom cartridge, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't really done a full-scale investigation. But if you look at this copy of the more expensive copy, this is $20. This is $10. This is $20. I don't know if you can, I can't see any difference with my eyes. I don't know if there's any apparent difference you're going to be able to tell on the camera, but I think what happened was Kirby 3 used to be kind of cheap, brought in, they tagged it for $10. Nobody has really been able to find it. And then someone came in maybe a year or two later when Kirby 3 was, going for a lot more money. Now they priced it at $20. So I've actually seen it go for $30 other places. So I'm probably going to pick up that $10 copy. Is there anything else? Let's see, 52. No, wait, we're going backwards on this one, right? Let me move the crap aside. also saw a copy of Resident Evil 2 in here. There goes Chin-Chan. Ooh, Majora's Mask. I might actually... I've been feeling the hankering. Oh no, look at this. It's kind of busted up. It's not great. I've just really wanted to play Majora's Mask recently. Super Stadium. And so the thing about Hard Ops is you gotta go in deep. Ah, there we go. Here's Resident Evil for the N64. It's one of the few games I don't have yet, but I don't think, if I'm gonna spend $30 on the game, I think I'll spend a little bit more and get the complete in-box copy. And we've got Mega Man X. It's going for 20 bucks, almost 30. Well, more like 25. And that's actually expensive. I've seen it go for like 10 other places. Well, let's see. Look at that. We've got a Castlevania 3 going for 40 bucks. Bit expensive, but it's a good game. Definitely worth it. What else have we been able to find? Oh, there's Bomberman Hero. That's pretty expensive in America, I think. But in Japan, $3. Wow. That's pretty good, right? Let's go through the shelves. I thought that was going to take longer. Let's see what we got. Anything good? Oh, yes. GoldenEye is a really weird game in Japan, at least, because it's one of the more expensive ones for the N64 library. This one's going for $25, but honestly, Perfect Dark is the better game, frankly, and it's going for 15 bucks, which is actually pretty good. I've actually seen the price on N64 games go down for some reason, which drives me nuts. So look, the other, I think this is because the version, this Rockman X, it's a bit more beat up, it's a bit more yellowed. It's going for $12 as opposed to that 27 in the bin. And I wonder if they graded that on quality. I bet they did. Here we go. Here's Mega Man X2 going for 15 bucks. And I think I saw... Let's just do a cursory glance. I thought I saw Mega Man X3 around here somewhere. It's actually kind of a common game here in Japan. Going for 20 bucks as opposed to the American version, which is like, what, $300? $200 if you just want the cartridge? Let's see. We got 5 minutes. I wanted to look at Dreamcast games. Well, maybe we'll maybe save that generation for later. And here we got Super Mario World. 20 bucks. We got plenty of games we can look at. See, they got a whole... We got Mystic Quest. We got Majora's Mask. Pilot Wing 64. Just give you a look at the labels. A lot of these are just kind of like nothing N64 games. I mean, Bomberman's okay. A bunch of sports games. Same here too. You got a lot of like sports games, anime tie-ins. These are all Super Famicom games over here. They do have Donkey Kong Country 2 in the box. Let me focus in. 10 bucks. That's actually pretty good. I actually do want to get them all in the box eventually. Got anything else? Let's go to the showcase. Why not? Well, I want to save that PlayStation and Dreamcast games for a separate video where I have more time. Let's see here. Oh, let me focus. Let me properly focus. There we go. Nothing super. Pokemon games have gone down. Like, you know, I keep thinking that game prices are only going to go up, and that causes me a lot of anxiety. But Pokemon used to be a $30 or $40 game. Now it's going for 14 bucks. Like, even less than that. Like, ever since Pokemon Go kind of died down. We've got Area 88 is supposed to be a really good shooter that I haven't gotten around to yet. We got Super Metroid. 45 is it's a bit pricey. That's my only complaint about my local hard off is a lot of the games are kind of expensive, especially the rare ones. But if you look at this is actually a really good deal, and especially this one. I'm actually probably going to end up buying this. But this is the Famicom Colors on a Game Boy Advance SP, and this is actually quite rare. 40 bucks is a good price for something like this. And we will show one PlayStation game here. This is a copy of Gradius Deluxe Pack going for $60, which is like, I can't believe there are $60 PlayStation games now. but they're going up in price everywhere, and I hate it. It is killing me inside because I want to collect for the PlayStation, but so many of the games I want have like skyrocketed. A lot of the shooters are now going for even $250. I think that's the most I've seen a PlayStation game go for, and even Dreamcast is getting higher now. Oh, we got anything good? It's really kind of hard to show these games, but I want to just go for a few more minutes. Here we got Turtles in Time, $50. That's pretty good. Yeah, I guess the American. I guess a lot of these games are starting to normalize. They're starting to equal their American price. Because oftentimes what happens is people come over to Japan and they just take the games away. So you have this insanely dwindling stock of games that just aren't coming back. And so the price, while American prices might go down for stuff when the collecting heat dies down, but a lot of these games are just going to get stuck in America. Oh, here's X3. It's going for $20. Well, like, you know, about $20. Let's see. Oh my god, we got a lot of Mega Mans here. And Live Alive is actually supposed to be a good Square game that never came out, but oh, there's Super Castlevania, $30. That's another lock of the week. But I've already got it. Oh, there's another Turtles in Time, and that one's $40, but you can see it's got that yellowed back to it. I think the other Turtles in Time, oh, I can't see it. Oh, here it is. Well, no, this one's just as beat up. You can get that one for $10 less. Cool submarine game. That'd be nice to play. Oh, there's Super Contra, $30. Does it have the weird back to it? Yeah, a lot of the cool games are starting to yellow. It's really unfortunate. Here's Area 88. You can buy it for $15 cartridge, or you can get it for $30 loose. Look at these boxes. Oh, beautiful box for Super Street Fighter Turbo. No, it's just regular Street Fighter Turbo. $10, not bad. Sometimes you can find it in like the dollar junk bin. Here's Kirby Deluxe. Can't remember if I have that one or not. Oh, Final Fantasy, $10 for Final Fantasy VI Complete. Oh, and then if you want to play the original Final Fantasy, here it is. Artwork beautiful, $30. I gotta pick that up someday. Same with this copy of Mario Twins. Okay, well, I think that's good enough. I think we've hit 23, 25 minutes. So that's like nothing. Like that's just the. Hold on, let me focus on my camera. Okay, so with that awkward ending, I have been Jay Contra. I hope you enjoyed this. There's still so much more. There's so many more deep dives that I can do. I like to do the general overviews of hard-offs when I first go to them, but now that I live near a few, if you don't like this, leave me a comment saying you don't like the deep dives, you just want the general ones. I'll be doing those too as I do more traveling, but for now, I think next time we're going to do some deep diving into PlayStation and Dreamcast games. But for now, I've been Jay Contra, coming to you from the local hard-off. Thanks for watching, and mahalo.